Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we will be making homemade dinner rolls in 4 different shapes. The recipe is very easy and straightforward, and the results are soft, buttery and very delicious dinner rolls. Let's begin. To a saucepan add 1 cup and 1/4 of a cup of milk, 3/4 of a cup of sugar and half a cup of butter, and 3 tablespoons of milk powder. Place the pan over medium-high heat. Stir the mixture over the heat till the sugar is completely dissolved and the butter also melts. Set aside till the mixture comes to room temperature. In a large bowl, add 1/4 of a cup of warm water and 2 teaspoons of yeast and mix to dissolve the yeast. Add in 2 large eggs. Whisk lightly the eggs into the yeast and the water mixture. Add in the milk and the butter and the sugar and the powdered milk mixture that has come to room temperature. Start adding in the flour 1 cup at a time. You will need about 5 to 6 cups of flour. At first you can use a wooden spoon, but I am going to switch to my hands. Keep adding more flour to the mixture. You can of course use a stand mixer if you have one. The dough is ready when you take a small quantity of the dough and roll it between your hands, and it holds its shape like so. The dough should be soft but not too sticky and runny, just like that. Oil the dough lightly and also oil the bowl. Cover and allow the dough to rise for at least 1 hour or till doubled in volume. Once the dough has risen, before you start shaping the dinner rolls, line 2 baking sheets with parchment paper and butter lightly 1 muffin tin. The dough has risen and doubled in volume. Release the air gently by pushing the sides of the dough inwards. Divide the dough into 4 equal parts. For the first shape, it's going to be the cloverleaf dinner rolls. So you can do it in a different way, but this is, I find, is the easiest way. Roll the dough into a rectangular shape, then cut it into strips. Each piece of the dough, or the pieces of the dough that we cut, is going to be 1 ball. So gather the balls into 3 bunches or trees. Shape the pieces of dough into very smooth balls and put them together in trees like I said. Once the dough is ready, and of course the muffin tin has been lightly buttered, the way to put the balls inside, I find the best way to put them inside the tin is to pinch the bottom of the balls together like so and place them inside the muffin tin. Butter the rolls lightly with melted butter. Cover with plastic and set aside. Allow the dough to rise for about at least 1 hour or till doubled in volume. To make the pumpkin-shaped dinner rolls, I'm going to use a scale just to have the same size dinner rolls. Each one is going to be 50 grams. Then I'm going to shape the pieces of dough into very smooth balls. Press them gently against the work surface. Press the middle of the ball with your finger without going all the way through. I mean, don't make a hole in the center. We just want to make an indentation in the middle. Then cut 4 cuts all the way around the center of the ball of the piece of dough. And then between each cut and the next, make another cut. So you end up with this shape. Place on baking sheet lined with parchment paper and brush lightly with butter, with melted butter. Cover with the plastic wrap and allow the dough to rise in a warm place, still double in volume. For the third shape, it's going to be the croissant or the crescent shape thin rolls. Roll the dough into a circle. Then cut the circle into triangles. The bigger the triangle, the bigger is going to be the crescents or the croissant. Make sure that the smooth part of the dough or the smooth side of the dough is against the work surface and roll like so. Place again on the lined baking sheet covered with plastic wrap. Butter, of course, before you cover it, and set it aside to rise till double in volume. The last shape we are going to make is the knot thin rolls. Roll the dough into a rectangle, then cut it into strips that are the same size as much as you can. Try to make them the same size. Fold each strip in half, then roll it against the work surface till you end up with about 20 centimeter piece of dough, 20 centimeter long piece of dough. Twist the dough like so. Bring the end that was on top to the bottom. If it's long enough, bring it to the top again, and do the opposite with the other end. That was was under or on the bottom. Bring it to the top and tuck it inside. Do the same thing. Place it on a lined baking sheet and brush it with melted butter. Cover it with plastic wrap and allow it to rise in a warm place till doubled in volume. For the pumpkin shaped thin rolls, if you have almonds, you can cut them in half and use them as the stem of the pumpkin. You can also use pecan halves or walnut halves, whatever you have on hand. Brush the thin rolls one more time before baking them in a 375 preheated oven from 20 to 25 minutes or till puffed and golden brown. The thin rolls are ready. They are very soft, very fragrant. They make the house really smell delicious. I hope you like the recipe and try it and enjoy it with your family. Bon appetit, and I shall see you soon. Bye.